Moving on to wastewater. Regardless of whatever the solution is for how the town and perhaps the county will address wastewater, there will need to be a way to fund it. And where the battle lines have been drawn on funding is who pays for it and how much do they pay and what percentage. Do you have thoughts on what an equitable funding distribution for whatever the wastewater infrastructure plan is that comes forward? And we'll start with Bill.
I was about to press a button. I'll tell you something, if you can come up with the answer to that, and if I could come up with it, I'd be mayor of this town tomorrow.
If we had a mayor.
If we had a mayor, we would have one. What you got to realize is Cape Cod is sitting on one aquifer. We're all drawing water from the same place, and we're all polluting that aquifer. Wastewater should be a county-wide issue. We have a $20 million county budget. I'm not sure what most of that money goes for, but I think a good deal of it should go towards trying to resolve how we straighten out our wastewater problems. I don't think we should ever get into a situation that we did in Stewart's Creek when we didn't have a firm financing plan in place before we ever stuck a shovel in the ground. Unfortunately, that's gone by the wayside. But we've got to look at this as a county-wide problem. It can't be solved by just one town or one city.
Thank you, Bill. James?
Many of the candidates up here tonight have mentioned that it's a county, a regional problem, which I think we all agree it is. Unfortunately, if the town of Barnstable were to sit and wait for the county or the state to solve our problem for us, we'd have beaches we couldn't swim in, we'd have water that we couldn't drink, and we'd have nitrogen loading through the roof. So we have to take the lead in it. While you're looking at a problem, it's not only how is our community, how is our town, how is our Cape today, but what is it going to be 10, 20, 30 years from now? Can we afford to wait another 5 years, another 10 years? I don't think we can. It's the same thing I think of when we look at the Cape Wind project. You know, you can't look at just what's happening now in our country. You have to look forward, and we can't wait for someone else to solve our problem. Is it difficult? Yes. If my opponent had the answer, I'd probably vote for him too, because it's difficult. I sat on the subcommittee when we were coming up with the payment structure plan for Stewart's Creek. Most communities in the state of Massachusetts charge a 100% betterment. We came up with a 50% betterment with the meals tax and then with the hotel tax. It's a very difficult problem, one that we work on a consistent, constant basis that we have to keep our eyes on, which we have. And hopefully someday we'll be able to put it all together, and maybe the town, the county and the state will be on board by that time.
Thank you. Any follow-on?